Maybe this will work, even though it looks kind of silly. Hello, my friends. It has been far too long since I've said hi, so I thought I should say hi. Doing this thing that I'd said I was going to do. So here I am, standing out in a field and talking to you. Something weird always happens when I turn on the camera and talk to it. My entire consciousness kind of is shifted upside down, and I feel very exposed in my thoughts, and often that's good. Suddenly it's just been weighing on me a lot that you are here supporting me and I'm not doing the thing that I said I was going to do, and it's so typical for me to not do the thing that I'm supposed to do, because I always find something else in a given moment that I'm like, okay, I just got to do this thing, and then I can get to those other things, or somehow it like finds itself justifying precedence over my entire life, and I'm unable to like sort of compartmentalize many little things, and this goes back a very, very long time. I remember myself wanting to do well in school, but not doing assignments that I wanted to do, because all of a sudden that was when I had this idea for a song, and suddenly I'd be like writing what I thought was like the best song. It might have been the best song I'd ever written to that point, and being like, well, I can justify not doing my schoolwork because I'm doing something that matters more. And now I don't actually regret that, really, because I made it through college. Although I had recurring nightmares about having failed high school, and being forced to return to high school. Turns out you didn't pass math, you gotta go back. And I find myself as like a 30-year-old stuck in some high school classroom. Anyway, the last time I was doing this, I had a major burnout. I got super overly ambitious, and I told myself I wasn't gonna do this. And I just took so much footage, and then I just crashed. I couldn't do all of it, and I felt really kind of depressed about it, and that's when I went and I recorded Little Rider, that song, and I felt really good about that, because ultimately that's my number one thing that I want to achieve in life, now that I have a life, is that I feel like I'm meant to do, is this thing, the music thing that I've been doing for so long, and it's also honestly kind of eaten me up inside, having these songs that I've written that matter to me effectively not exist. So it was good that I took time to do that Little Rider recording, and I actually mostly did another one recently from an older song, and and in that case I was also deferring another responsibility, not just the one I have to you to make videos sometimes, but I actually applied and got this grant to make a movie, which was amazing, through the local TV station, and it was something I was extremely excited about. As I was writing the proposal, and I was super inspired, and all these ideas, and then it took a while to get a response, and once I got the confirmation, all of a sudden my life was more busy, and I had to sort of wait a little bit, but all of a sudden it was more like an assignment or something. I felt like, I don't know, I felt like there was a certain thing I was supposed to do, and something changed in my brain, and I lost my vision for it, and also it's a little open-ended time-wise. I had time, so I felt like, okay, I'm too busy now to dedicate everything to this, so I'm just gonna spend the time I do have working on this new old song. And I did that, and I kind of beat my head against that really hard, but I ultimately got it basically where it needs to be. But anyway, I've been returning to that project and feeling like I couldn't return to make a video for you, just one of my normal videos, until I did that, because I felt guilty about not working on this project I got a grant for. So this is just an aspect of my psychology that I've been aware of for some time, but is unresolved, and I'm working on. I'm working on. Another main thing I'm doing with my life is sort of asking like where I'm going with my life now that hopefully I have a life, and that is something I don't spend a lot of time questioning, although every now and then I do sort of feel this like ache in my under my shoulder or my neck where the cancer was like very active in the past, and I have this like little flash of like, oh no. But this happened like I think it was last year or 2 years ago. The last time I had that fear, feeling something that in the past I'd associated with it growing, turned out to be nothing. And so I'm just like, you know what, I feel good, I'm healthy, I'm not going to let that bother me. And I'm so grateful that that is an aspect of my psychology that is beneficial to me, unlike this not finishing things, that I am able to not worry about dying as much as I might, or I'm able to sort of feel that in a moment, the seriousness of it, and then move past it, move away from it. So that's really good. But I'm still very much grappling with this problem of being frozen by expectation. Once I believe something is expected of me, a particular outcome, I can't help it. I just sort of shrivel away and kind of fear of failure more or something.